Well, I would say Happy Wednesday, but it's the Wednesday in the middle of Holy Week. Holy Week is that week between Palm Sunday and Easter. It's the last week of Jesus' life, and in fact, if you're reading the Gospel of Mark, then about half the book, Mark has 16 chapters, and the chapters from 11 to 16 are nothing but the last week of Jesus' life. There are a lot of significant things that happen during this time. There's the cleansing of the temple. There's the confrontation with the leadership. There's the Lord's Supper and the arrest and the trial and all of that. But interestingly enough, on Wednesday, nothing happens. We don't have a record of too much happening on Wednesday. It's a quiet day, a day that Jesus withdraws before he returns to Jerusalem and engages the city and its leadership for the last time. This was an interesting pattern of Jesus, and you see it over and over again in the Gospels, where Jesus would withdraw before a significant moment. For instance, before he called the disciples, he spent the entire night alone in prayer. Before the crucifixion, Jesus withdraws into the Garden of Gethsemane and prays most of the night. Jesus has this habit of engagement and pulling back, of speaking and then being quiet. We live in a world that will not give you a moment's peace. Now, why is this significant? This is the week in Jesus' life. You can make the case that this is one of the most significant weeks in the history of the entire world, and yet Jesus finds a place and a time to be quiet, to reflect, to make sure he's on the right path, to make sure that he and the Father's heart are still aligned. Now, we don't have any record of what happened too much on Wednesday. Like I say, it's kind of a lost day. But it seems to me if it was a habit for Jesus, it should be a habit for you and me. Now, you and I are going to say immediately, we are too busy. We've got this and we've got that, we've got this. Our phones buzz, our phones beep. We've got this on our calendar. We're all overcommitted. We've all got too many expectations on us. We all feel like we have to be everywhere doing everything, and we never give our chance to sit down and let our thoughts catch up with our bodies. Let our souls catch up with what's going on around. We don't even have time to ask if we really need to do what we're doing. We just run from one event to the next, from one moment to the next. But Jesus carved out not only Sabbath, but moments of Sabbath in every day. We're hoping this 9 at 9 is part of the moment that you carve out every day to hear about the things of God and then begin to reflect on the things of God so that you live a life of alignment, congruency, who you are, what you do, what you say, where you're going, are all in the same line. You're not thinking over here, going over here, doing over here, wishing you were there. That's the way most of us live. It is in these moments of quiet, in these moments of reflection, that Jesus found a way to do in the middle of Holy Week, which pretty much leaves you and me without excuse. If it was that important to Jesus, it's that important to us. So take a few minutes today and make sure your heart, mind, and soul are all going the same direction, that your heart, mind, and soul are all in the same place. So you're living a congruent and aligned life. It was the source of Jesus' power. His heart totally aligned with the Father's heart. That's the source of your power and my power as well. So you think you can find that kind of time today? Well, let me give you a head start. Here's 60 seconds, and I'll see you tomorrow.